What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I am excited about today's video. Malik doesn't really know what I'm about to show him, and I am excited for this reaction. So let's go ahead and watch this video.
If it's not Lizzo, I'm not watching the show with you. I promise you. If it's not Lizzo, I'm not watching the show with you. This is 24 hours. 24 hours.
Okay, I'll start. Love Island this year. So basically, the clips are basically showing like Love Island was a really big deal this year. I think it was a big deal last year. I didn't watch the full season, and this year I have some thoughts about the season, but it's crazy. Like, they have watch parties. Men are watching it like more than I've ever seen ever, right?
I've heard of it because I mean I've seen you watch it before.
Yeah.
And stuff, so I know the concept of what it is, but based off of this, I don't understand.
Like, why it's so big?
One, yeah, I don't understand why it's so big, and two, I don't understand why you would think this is a sporting event. Yeah, exactly. I'm thinking they watching football, basketball, the Super Bowl, you know, the NBA Finals.
Yeah. That's
what I'm thinking they're watching, because that's how they acting.
So the thing is, okay. For me, I think that Love Island became really big. It's always been a pretty big show. I've told you that, and I watched previous seasons of it. Recently, God actually convicted me about watching it, and I was really distraught because I like a little drama, a little tea. I do, and Malik cannot stand. Sorry, y'all. Jex is in the back, our son, so don't mind him. But Malik is not like a drama type of guy. He doesn't like reality TV. I'm a trash TV, or I used to be a very big trash TV consumer.
Watcher.
And so the thing with Love Island is, I think it's just become really risque this year. Like, I've never seen so much like intercourse and hooking up and like lust on like a screen, and I think we're really desensitized to it, which is what I think the attraction of not only men but women are. I mean, not only women, but this season men are really attracted to it too, because of the, like, who doesn't like sex? Most people like to consume like really risque stuff. Yeah. Especially with social media, there's no cap anymore, you know?
Yeah.
So what do you think about Love Island? Like, what's your thoughts? From the things that you've seen, what do you think?
I mean, from what I've seen, you know, from you watching, and you know, I can't not know what it is because everybody on my social media literally posted on their stories. I don't see anything extravagant about Love Island, honestly. I don't. I mean, like I said, maybe it's because I ain't watched it, but I don't want to watch it. Honestly.
Yeah, like
I don't understand why it's such a big deal. I mean, from what I see, what I can see is basically all that it is a bunch of, you know, young people on the island kissing each other's boyfriend and girlfriends. That's what it sounds like to me.
That's kind of the concept. I mean, like, every challenge gets a bit more freaked out, and everything is very like I said, lustful. There's not anything really tasteful about it. And what I think is that we have been conditioned, especially through social media, to become more and more desensitized to things that are like inappropriate. So then you start watching it. And this season I was actually very uncomfortable watching it because of how many people like that barely knew each other like hooked up, and all of the like mental stuff that you see on TV. Like, these people have mental issues, you know what I'm saying? It's not anything that I think is like comedy or lighthearted because these people this is their real lives. Like the cyberbullying and all of the things that came from the season, it was just a lot. And me personally, Malik even told me, like, and this is why you have to get you a God-fearing man. He helped me to see, like, why are you watching that? And so I prayed about it, and God really convicted me. It was kind of like, what do you desire watching a whole bunch of, like, lustful content, you know?
In what sense? Because I know we had a small discussion about it, but I didn't even know that, you know, whatever I said to you and also you praying about it, what made you feel like I
wasn't gonna watch it no more?
Yeah.
It was like, okay, so you call yourself a Christian, right? And I'm not a perfect Christian at all, but it's just, I want to be better every day. Like every day I want to align more and more with God's will. And I feel like the more I watched Love Island, the more I wanted to see, like, how far are they gonna take this, or what they gonna do here, who hooked up, or whatever. And you know what I'm saying, it's like a gossiping, lustful, like, place where you're contriving thoughts, you know what I'm saying? Like, is this person gonna have sex with this person? Is this person gonna kiss this person? Is this person gonna choose this person? And it was just like, what desire do you have to consume this type of content when it's so contradictory to your everyday life? You know what I'm saying? Because what you consume is kind of like who you are. And so for me, you know, I'm trying to, for one, like, get my life, like, as close to God's will and purpose for me as possible. For two, I'm not on the island hooking up with nobody, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm married with 2 kids, and so it's just kind of like, I know for some people it's like a release or like a distraction from, like, real life, but I guess for me, I'm not really wanting to be distracted right now. I'm wanting to, like, be productive, and, you know, and them episodes are an hour and 30 minutes, 30 some episodes, you know what I'm saying? That's a lot of time, and a lot of, like, time you could be doing other things, you know? And then another thing is, I couldn't watch it around my kids, so it's kind of like
that's you know, the icing on the cake right there. You can't watch it in front of your kids. Go ahead and turn that off. That's for both of us. No matter what we're watching, even if, you know, we're just watching a regular action movie, if we can't watch it in front of the kids, you know, we gotta exit out. You know. And so, I mean, like I said, me personally, I don't really know too much about the show, but I will say that the show sounds very odd to me. You know, you got a whole bunch of, like I said, grown men and grown women, and
they're young. I think the men are a lot younger than the women. I believe, like, the youngest is probably like 21.
They're all like early 20s basically.
21, and then I think the women range up to about 27 or something.
And don't they all sleep in the same rooms? Like, they're all in the same rooms together? Yeah. So that's weird too. Y'all all young in your 20s, and how many people was on the show? About 30 of them?
No, it just ranges, like, sometimes it's like 12 of them all the way up to, like, maybe 20.
So you got about 12 to 25, you know, people in one room hooking up with each other. That's weird. That sounds very odd to me. And
then, like, you was hooking up with this person, and next week you hooking up with this person, and we met each other 3 days ago. You know what I'm saying? What made me say this show is weird is I remember one time I came downstairs and I was walking by and I saw it on, and I saw one scene where one girl was kissing one dude, and then all I did was put my food in the microwave, and I turned around, she was kissing another dude. And I was like, didn't she just kiss somebody else? And I'm like, shh, let me see.
So yeah, that's what made me was like, oh yeah, this is a weird show. And so, yeah, I mean, and especially, like, you know, one, I get the vibe that it's like kind of girly. I know, I understand that men are on the show, but to me it seems like more of like a woman show, right? And so it's even more weird that, you know, you got a whole wave of men, you know, taking their shirts off as if, you know, they done lost a soldier in real life, you know, type of thing, and, you know, howling and hooping and making cat noises, you know, for a show. I mean, you know, for a show that is, you know, nothing but men on the island, you know, with other women, you know, that's kind of odd.
I just want to, like,
but overall I think it's just, like I said, to me personally, it's just a weird show. But, you know, me personally, and not even against Love Island, just any, like, type of reality TV show that's not like based off of realism, like, you know, like true crime stuff that happens in real life. Documentaries, you know, stuff like that. Anything that's reality TV show where, you know, Real Housewives, Love of Hip Hop, all those type of shows, I hate them. I've always hated them. and I will hate them forever. I don't like them.
I get it. I just want to, and again, this is very new for me because like I just said, I was watching this season and God, this is a new thing God put on my heart and I'm just sharing it with you. If you watch Love Island and you want to finish the season or you want to watch all the seasons, that's your prerogative. I'm just saying personally, I was convicted by it and I just want to like forewarn my fellow Christians that if you are consuming Love Island or any very taboo, risque content, just beware of the things that you consume and how it plants seeds in your mind, seeds of lust, seeds of deception, seeds of gossip, you know what I'm saying? And it does influence you whether you believe it to or not. Yeah.
Correct. Yeah.
So
I say, fellas, stop watching Love Island. If your girlfriend asks you to watch it or your wife asks you to watch it, just pretend you sleep.
that's literally what he did, y'all. I'm like, you don't ever watch stuff with me. And he did play sleep so many times. So, but yeah, like, again, this is just our interpretation and what we find from watching all the reactions on social media and stuff, and I just think it's funny because I
got a better idea. If you can't pretend you sleep and it's midday on a Sunday, you know what you can do? Say, okay, I'll watch Love Island. If you watch football with me or you watch basketball with me, I bet you she won't ask you to watch it again.
Oh, Jix is funny. Thank you guys for watching this reaction. We'll see you guys in the next one. Let us know, do you watch Love Island? If so, what's your take on it? Jax needs a nap. We'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.